You mentioned playing with Tank Dell in Houston. You got some talented teammates this year you're joining, like Xavier Restrepo and Jacoby George. What are your impressions about other guys who are going to be in that receiving core with you?
Man, the receiver room, we ready to go. I feel like we too deep. We ready. Like it's gonna be a long season, so we need everybody. Starting tomorrow, training camp. Like we need everybody to go to ASAP. Like it's gonna be it's the new world. It's gonna be a long season, so we need fresh bodies, fresh legs everywhere.
And Nick kind of touched on it, but just, what's the adjustment process like since you got here? Just what were the biggest reasons that you decided to come down to Miami?
The biggest reason was just quarterback play, of course, stability with the O-line, OC wise, you know what I'm saying, just the usage of where I come. Not necessarily coming in to being the man, but being another guy that's in the room, that's explosive, you know what I'm saying, like bringing something that they didn't have. And then also, just coming back closer to home. That was my biggest thing for real. Like I'm able for my friends to come to the game. My family always made it to my games, but it's just more of a short distance for them.
And just how much are you looking forward to, the first game, opening in the swamp and everything? I mean, looking forward to putting on the Hurricanes uniform for the first time. How much are you looking forward to that?
I'm for sure looking forward to it, but I'm focused on training camp right now. I got to prove myself before I even get to looking at my opponent. I got to prove myself and to the team before we get to the game time.
And changes totally different on the more fun side of things with the new video game. I know you weren't in it yet. I know you said you're trying to get into it for the next roster, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in.
How much have you played it so far?
I play it every day. I play even though I'm not in the game. I just play Madden Ultimate Team. You know, so I just create my own team.
Who's your favorite player to play with?
It might be biased, but I like, of course, the Ohio State running back, the spin. Of course, him.
All right, thanks, man. It's nice to meet you. I'm Adam, by the way, from the Sun Sentinel.
No problem.
So nice meeting you again, man. Welcome.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
I'll go over there from the free. Got to bring him back to that.
How are you, son? Hi. Good to meet you. So how much was Shannon Dawson's presence here a factor in you picking UM because of your background, having played with him?
It was major.
Yeah. Why, and what appealed to you about playing for him again as a coordinator?
Just coming from Houston, being there with Tank Dell. Tank Dell got drafted under Shannon Dawson's offense, so I understand the usage and I understand the philosophy of what he's trying to get to. So like playbook wise over here, like I'm pretty much familiar with it and stuff like that. So it's kind of like it was just second nature, just being comfortable.
If you had to do a scouting report of yourself, what do you think your strengths are as a receiver?
Just explosive, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, yards after catch.
Explosive in what did you say?
Yards after catch.
Right, yards after catch. Good.
I'm just tough to break down. Like I'm always gonna fight for extra yards. It's just my height and my weight. Like it's kind of what should I say? It's kind of deceiving. It's deceiving because I play a lot smaller. Like even though I'm big, I play a lot smaller. Like in the blocking game, I play bigger, and in the route game, I play smaller.
In terms of being elusive?
Elusive.
Yes.
That's how it is.
Yeah. Who finished second and third for you in the portal? What schools? Or who else was strongly considered where it was a tough choice?
I had a couple of schools. You want me to include Miami too?
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's the place you picked. But, yeah. What other schools?
It was Miami, Texas A&M, and Alabama.
Okay. Interesting. And what gave Miami the edge ultimately?
Just being closer to home and also the quarterback play and Shannon Dawson being the one that's calling the plays.
How much did Cam Ward call you in the process? Did he lobby you?
We talked occasionally, but it was pretty much the workout that before I had committed anywhere and took any visits. Cam had came out there with his quarterback coach, and I got throwing session in with him, and it just felt natural right there.
Nice. What city was this?
In Houston.
Okay. So this was about how many weeks did you work on field with Cam before you committed to UM?
Probably like a month and a half out. A month and a half out.
Interesting. And what do you like about how he throws the ball, and the connection between the two?
His release is like how he can see things before it actually happen. He understands coverages. He's a matchup guy. Like, say, like he takes matchups he likes. So it's not necessarily a role player as in being a robot at quarterback play. He takes advantage of what the defense gives him.
If you're out there in a 3-receiver set, we're going to see a lot of this with Restrepo and with Jacoby George. What challenges do you think that'll pose to opposing teams?
I just say good luck. Like, good luck. You might as well go drop 8. It's just, you feel me, force your quarterback, make a good throw, but the man is trouble.
Yeah. How do your skills complement each other with each guy? Like, what does Jacoby do that you've noticed that you think complements you?
JG is more of a, like, he's a shifty guy, but he's also explosive to where he can beat you deep. He's slippery, like, he's not going to really get hands on. X is just so crafty in the short distance, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, crossers, that's money. Like that goes back all the way to I don't want to say the wrong offense, but I say a Bill Belichick offense, a crossers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always gonna be available. And then with me, it's just like you feel me? You could whatever you thought of Sam was just he gonna give you his best foot forward.
Yes. I know your former coaches, Dan Holgerson, talked about how you matured. Was there a point where you had a moment where you said to yourself, I've got to, make sure I take care of my business? When was that? Was there a moment?
I talk about this all the time, even with the receiver group over here. It was probably like a year and a half or 2 years ago. I realized what I had at stake. Like, I can actually do it. I can actually become it. And I understood that me being who I am, like my brand, I'm a brand, so I gotta, you feel me? I gotta come put my brand best foot forward at every situation. So it's like,
what happened to make you come to that moment where you felt like you had to mature?
just the portal, just because leaving West Virginia, it was kind of tough seeing the light. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have a lot of upside leaving West Virginia, so it was pretty much Houston took a chance on me, and I just took advantage of it. I didn't want to, let Houston down or make it seem like I threw something in their face. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Thanks so much, Sam. Good luck.
I appreciate you.
Hey, Sam. One thing Cam told me about you last week is you graded over the shoulder catches.
For sure.
And that they really needed a guy. Miami really needed a guy. Elite man coverage. Would you say that's the strength of your game, or as a receiver? Or what would you describe as your strengths?
My strength, just being explosive, being yacky, you know what I'm saying, with the ball in my hands. But for sure, the overhead short catches, I wouldn't say necessarily easy, but I put a lot of time into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I play basketball, so my hand-eye coordination. I grew up playing tennis, so like it also goes back to my hand-eye coordination. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, tracking ability is just on point.
It's on point, yeah. How long did you play tennis for? How long was that?
Not necessarily a long while, but my dad, he plays tennis to this day. Like, he trains little kids now. Like, so I used to play tennis with him from like 8 to like age 15.
Wow. Were you good?
Yeah, I was good, but I just stopped playing the game because the training session is taxing. Like, as a kid, you really don't know what you're doing. You're just hitting the ball, but that's when I realized like it's actually points to it. So it's kind of like not my type of game.
Gotcha. And as far as your speed, what's the fastest maybe something you brag about to your best time? Or,
that I ever clocked in,
or even catapult, like just the running, the speed.
Running wise, catapult. I've hit 22.3 before on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I hit 21.4 last week. That was just like
out here.
Yeah, on discretionary week. But my fastest 100-meter time was a 10.8. So 200 was a 21.8. And then I'm a long jumper though. I jumped 24.1. I was #1 in Georgia for a long period of time.
Growing up, yeah. What was it that ultimately attracted you about coming here? Was it those off-season workouts with Cam in Houston, the stuff you guys did together, or what?
Me and Cam only worked out one time. It was pretty much, but we did hit it off pretty well with that throwing session. So it made me feel a lot more confident in the quarterback play at Miami. Yeah. But it was pretty much the OC, like Coach Dawson. I played here. Yeah, I played with him at Houston. He just, I always felt value under his system. So that's pretty much what that was.
Did you visit anywhere else, any other schools, or no? Before you?
Yeah, I did.
Where'd you hit?
I visited Texas A&M. But I had a lot of visits scheduled, but after I came to Miami, I just cut it out. But I had Alabama lined up, LSU, Georgia, and Kentucky.
Was it a hard decision at all for you?
Ooh, yeah, it was.
How long did you agonize over it?
I couldn't agonize too long because, you know what I'm saying, for a transfer, the turnaround got to be a little bit quicker than the high school, you know what I'm saying? Like, high school got a little bit of time to think on it, but it was pretty quick. I'd say probably like 2-3 weeks.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
And what was it ultimately that made Miami? Just Coach Dawson was the.
When I came out here on the official visit, it just felt like home, closer. It felt like what I was used to being around, like as a kid, like, and it's just like coming from Houston.
Yeah.
I like kind of being not seen also, like, you know what I'm saying? I like being under the water, so I didn't want to go to a college town to where I have to be in front of cameras
all the time. So you like being under the radar type thing. Okay, cool.